Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records. Talking about 1973, 50 years ago, albums that came out 50 years ago. Just some of my favorite records in rock that came out 50 years ago this year. I know we're almost finished with this year, and sorry I haven't done a video in a couple days. Working on my top, 20 albums for 2023, top concerts, some shows. Been busy too. We're going to start in January with a debut from Bruce Springsteen. Greetings from Ashbury Park. You know, great songs. Hard to be a Saint in the City. Blinded by the Light. Growing Up. That same day, Aerosmith's debut came out, right? Because that's normal to have Springsteen and Aerosmith come out the same album, or an album the same day. Dream On, Walking the Dog, Mama Kin, some of my favorite songs. The Stooges in February 7th of 73. Raw Power, their third record. Search and Destroy, Gimme Danger, a couple songs on it. Later that month, Alice Cooper comes out with his sixth record, Billion Dollar Babies, notable, of course, for the title track. No More Mr. Nice Guy, just fantastic. Later that month, Dr. John comes out with In the Right Place. Must have been the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. Just infectious. Little brain salad surgery. More on brain salad surgery later, right? March 1st, 1973, The Dark Side of the Moon, the masterpiece by Pink Floyd. Money, Us and Them, Time, Breathe, Brain Damage, Eclipse, just a perfect album. Later that month, actually the next day, The Captain to Me by Doobie Brothers. Long Train Running, China Grove, just a fantastic record from start to finish. March 28th of 73, Houses of the Holy. My favorite Led Zeppelin album, I think it might be. Hard to beat Physical Graffiti, but just for a single album, song remains the same. No Quarter, The Ocean, Crunge, Dancing Days, Dire Maker, just perfect. Jamaica or Dire Maker? Jamaica, right? David Bowie's Aladdin Sane, Panic in Detroit. Genie comes out on 4/20/73. 5/30/73, Living in a Material World, the fourth album by George Harrison. Gimme Love is the first song on that record. Gimme Love, Gimme Peace on Earth. In July of 73, Countdown from Ecstasy, the second record from Steely Dan comes out. It's got Showbiz Kids on it, My Old School, Bodhisattva. It's just legendary. On same month, July 26th, the Trace Hombres from ZZ Top comes out, right? Waiting for the Bus, Jesus Just Left Chicago, LaGrange, Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. One of my favorite songs, Dusty on bass singing that one, so good. Allman Brothers, Brothers and Sisters comes out in August of 73. Come and Go Blues, Jessica, Rambling Man. There's so much good stuff on Brothers and Sisters, it's not even funny. Stevie Wonder's Intervisions comes out in August, also of 73. Lead single, Too High. Visions, the song Visions is on that. Higher Ground is on that. Check out the song Golden Lady from Intervisions from 73 from Stevie Wonder. The debut from Leonard Skinner comes out also in August. Tuesday's Gone, Simple Man, Gimme Three Steps, and of course Freebird is on the debut. One of the great debut albums of all time. Check out my show on debut albums. Check out my channel. Subscribe if you want to. We talk about rock and roll and great music and a little bit of jazz almost every single day. Rolling Stones, Goathead Soup, also in August. Angie, Heartbreaker. Marvin Gaye, also in August of 73. Let's Get It On. Let's Get It On is one of the great tracks on that record, of course. September now of 73. Selling England by the Pound by Genesis, Firth of the Fifth, The Battle of Ebbing Forest, to highlight a couple of great songs on that record. October now of 73, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Benny and the Jets, Candle in the Wind, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Fantastic record, amazing double album. Speaking of double albums, also in October of 73, Quadrophenia, The Real Me, right? 515, The One, Love Rain on Me, one of my favorite albums, my daughter Zoe's favorite album. Also in October of 73, another one of my favorite albums in a band, a guy that we don't talk about enough on this channel who I love, one of the first rock singer-songwriters that I just adored, Jackson Browne's For Every Man. The album closes with For Every Man, just beautiful. Redneck Friend is a great song. Take It Easy is on his 73 album. Of course, it's on the Eagles' debut album, but really, Jackson Browne did most of the heavy lifting on writing that song. Glenn Frey came in with the, she's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me, which is hooky as hell. He wrote that part. The rest was written by Jackson Browne. Also in October, the second album. So Springsteen has that album, his debut in January 73. In October, he puts out a second album in his career, which is The Wild, the Innocent, and the East Street Shuffle. Rosalita's on that. 4th of July in Asbury Park. Sandy is on that. Great record. Mind Games by John Lennon comes out in October of 73 also. And of course the title track's great. Black Sabbath's Bloody Sabbath comes out. Sabra Kadabra is a great track on that album. And so is Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, great song, title track. That's November of 73. November 30th, my daughter's birthday, 1973, Band on the Run comes out with 1985 on it. Jet, of course, Band on the Run. On my birthday, my first birthday, December 7th, 1973, Brain Salad Surgery comes out by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. One of their great albums, of course. Carnival, Still You Turn Me On, which is fantastic. And on that same day, my first birthday, December 7th, 1973, Tales from Topographical Oceans by Yes. Bill Bruford's gone. Bring in Alan White. What are we going to do for Alan White's first album? We're going to do an all-instrumental double album. And it's pretty awesome. Not all instrumental, but four songs, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing piece of work by that band, really in their prime. Anyway, check out my channel. We do shows every day. Peace out. See ya.